Good evening, folks. We are here live on Twitch, and as you can see, we are up to the Ohio State and Michigan game. Now, some of you may be wondering, wait, last time I saw this, we were we were we were looking at Michigan versus Northwestern, and yes, we were. There's a good reason behind that, so we'll just leave it at that. So why we're just looking at Ohio State versus why we're just looking at this one. Okay, well, I'm just gonna be completely honest. The Northwestern and the Maryland games suck. Both teams are 4-5 and they need it. And frankly, I'm asking myself, why the hell would I want to play those games anyway? I didn't want to. So I went ahead and sent them. We're going to show what happened, and we're going to kind of give a little bit of an update on where we're at right now. And we're going to play Michigan, Ohio State. We'll see where the chips fall. And they'll definitely finish out the year. Uh, Depending on how things go, we may go through the postseason. It's kind of a, it's kind of a, we'll see at this point because I don't really know, but we'll see. Anyway, that's pretty much where we're at, and well, that's where we're going to be at. All right, so as I've said, you're looking at the game Michigan versus Ohio State. There are two other games that took place before that, and we're going to go over those, and then we're going to go through the ring. We'll go through everything, and we'll show where everything fell out. So when we left off, we still had Northwestern and Maryland. As you can see, the final score between Michigan and Northwestern. Northwestern lost 31-23. The Bryce Underwood went 20 of 33, two touchdowns, 258 yards passing, no picks. He was sacked once. Uh, Justice Hayes had 18 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Underwood had 12 for 76 with a touchdown. Andrew Marsh had 6 for 87. Devin McCulley had 4 for 61 with a touchdown. And then Justice Haynes had 1 for 14 with a touchdown. As for Northwestern, Preston Stone. When the hell did he? Huh. Wow. Okay. Preston Stone went 21 to 33, 226 yards, one touchdown, no picks. Why I'm so surprised is because in last year's game, Preston Stone was with SMU, and he's in Northwestern, so I don't know when the hell that happened. But anyway, getting back on topic. Cam Porter, 17 carries, 70 yards, no touchdowns. Joseph Himon, the second, 10 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown. Preston Stone, 10 carries, 30 yards, and a touchdown. On the receiving side, Frank Covey the fourth, 6 for 91. Hunter Welching, 5 for 55 with a touchdown. Northwestern, they made it close. I won't to online. As we look at everything, they made it close. They actually cut. They actually put up 9 points in the final quarter to make the game a little bit closer. But in the end, they got run over by Michigan. Now, on to Maryland. The Maryland game ended up 28-10. We got the victory. Basically, our defense pretty much put the clamps on them in the first half, and then they slowly came back to life, put up 10 points, and that was it. And we beat them down and put 28 points on them between quarters 2 through 4. There you go. Now, Malik Washington, who is a freshman quarterback for Maryland, he went 19 to 33 for 249, no touchdowns, and he threw 1 pick. On the receiving side, on the rushing side for Maryland, I'm sorry, Nolan Ray, 11 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Malik Washington had 15 carries and 8 yards. On the receiving side, Dorian Fleming, why does that name sounds familiar? 6 receptions, 81 yards. Ryan Manning had 4 for 57. On the Michigan side of things, Bryce Underwood, he went 20 of 35, 284, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. On the rushing side, Justice Haynes, he had 19 carries, 161 yards, no touchdowns. Bryce Underwood had 8 for 25 with a touchdown. On the receiving side, Anthony Simpson, 6 for 110, 2 touchdowns. Marlon Klein, 4 for 72. Andrew Marsh, 3 for 42 with a touchdown. And that was pretty much it. Again, we dominated them for most of the game. They came back, put up two scores in the second half, but it wasn't enough. So we ended up where we're at. And going into the last game of the season, which is the game between Notre Dame, between Ohio State and Michigan, which will be played here in Ann Arbor. Both teams are 9-2. Both teams are 7-1 in conference. I'm actually going to be intrigued, knowing this now, where these two stand in the Big Ten as far as, do they have a shot at getting into the Big Ten championship, or is it just a matter of playing for pride? No. Well, we'll get to that here in a minute. We'll get to that here in a second. What we're going to do right now is we're going to get to the CFP Top 25. And the CFP Top 25 sits as the following. Number 1 is Miami. Oregon is number 2. Texas A&M is number 3. Duke is at number 4. Georgia is at number 5. Texas Tech is at 6. South Carolina is 7. Notre Dame is sitting at number 8. Ohio State is sitting at number 9. Pitt is sitting at number 10. And Michigan is sitting at number 11. Now here's where some of the teams that were sitting higher are now sitting lower. Georgia Tech is sitting at number 12. They were sitting at number 7, but they lost 17-16 to Pitt. Oklahoma is sitting at number 13. They were sitting at number 3, but they lost 32-28 to Missouri. And they've done some falling. Penn State sitting at number 14. Number 15 is Indiana. 16 is UNLV. SMU has dropped from number 9 to number 17 as they lost 34-23 to Louisville. Ole Miss is sitting at number 18. Memphis is sitting at 19. Tulane is sitting at number 20. UCLA is at 21. Fresno State at 22. Tennessee falls from 16 to 23 after a 44-24 loss to Florida. BYU joins the land of the ranked as they are at number 24, and Southern Mississippi is at number 25. Teams that have dropped out are as follows: Texas, they were number 18. Washington, they were number 20. Kansas State, number 21. Vanderbilt, number 23. And Iowa State, number 24. A sharp decline, if you will, of teams that were going to make it. Now, what does this do for the CFP, you might ask? Well, let's go find out, shall we? Here's the CFP bracket as follows. The number 1 through 4 teams are Miami at 1, Oregon at 2, Texas A&M at 3, and Duke at number 4. Number 5 would be Georgia, and they would face number 12, UNLV, who would be getting that automatic bid spot as a group of 4 team. The 8-9 matchup would be Notre Dame versus Ohio State. The 6-11 matchup would be Texas Tech versus Michigan. And the 7-10 matchup would be South Carolina versus Pitt. So our game against Ohio State does have a lot of marbles playing on it, because right now we are sitting in the college football playoff. We would be going to Lubbock and facing the Texas Tech Red Raiders. But if we win, we'd be going to the I want to say, I think that's the Sugar Bowl against Texas A&M. So, I mean, it could change in a couple of weeks, you know, especially with Big Ten championship, especially with championship week. Championship week always has a way of kind of, well, fucking with things, but, you know, I'm just saying, so, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, especially after the Ohio State game and then stuff like that. Oh, knowing all this, what are we looking at for the conference standings? The conference standings sit as follows. So Oregon controls their destiny. They're sitting at 8-0 in the conference. Oregon has one more conference game coming up, and that will be against Washington at Washington. They lose, they fall to 8-1 in the conference, and probably fall out of the top 4, but that would happen. So, yes, this game, Ohio State and Michigan, has a lot on the line. Basically, somebody's going to the Big Ten championship against Oregon, and somebody's going to be on the outside looking in, maybe outside of the playoff bracket. Again, depends on who loses, and then you never know. So, I mean, it basically, winner of Ohio State and Michigan will face Oregon at Lucas Oil Stadium for the Big Ten championship. That's it. Question is, who is that going to be? Is it going to be Ohio State? Is it going to be Michigan? We're going to find out here pretty shortly, actually. Let's take a look at that Heisman watch list as we get ready to enter the final stretch. So on the Heisman watch list, it sits as follows. Julian Sayin of Ohio State is sitting at number 1. Right behind him is Michigan running back Justice Haynes. Right behind him is Georgia wide receiver Zachariah Branch. Behind him is Ole Miss quarterback Trinidad Chabalets. And bringing up the rear, Tennessee quarterback Joey Aguilar. So, Ohio State, Michigan is also going to have a little bit of a it's going to have a little bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? My brain is kind of just, I don't know. But Ohio State and Michigan is going to have a lot to say about the possibility of who might walk out with a Heisman. Because if Justice Haynes has one hell of a performance against Ohio State, and Julian Sain has a poor performance against Michigan, then by virtue, Justice Haynes would essentially, now I don't know this for sure, but would essentially rise up the rankings. Again, I don't know for sure, but we'll see. But I do know one thing for sure: it's going to be an interesting year. Coming into the Ohio State game, Justice Haynes has played in 11 games. He's carried the ball 179 times for 1,181 yards, 11 carries. He has not fumbled the ball once. Now, on the receiving side, he has caught 34 receptions for 428 yards and 3 touchdowns. His longest reception was 86 yards. He's averaged he's averaged 12, almost 13 yards per reception. And he averaged almost 13 yards for every reception after catch. We'll see where it goes. It'll be interesting. Julian Sain, he's throwing for 3,889 yards, 46 touchdowns, no picks. He has been sacked 16 times. So you can get to him. He just hasn't thrown a pick yet. He is averaging 353, basically 354 yards a game, and averaging about 9 yards for every throw he's made. So, and a completion percentage of 66%. As for the other people in the Heisman running, Zachariah Branch of Georgia, he has 101 receptions, 1,474 yards, only 8 touchdowns, but he gets it done. His longest reception is 78 yards. He averages 134 yards a game. So he's got good numbers. Maybe not on the touchdown route, but he's got good numbers overall. As for Trinidad Chabalis, he has 3,348 yards, 24 touchdowns, 5 interceptions in 11 games played. He's been sacked 20 times. He's averaged 304 yards a game and almost basically 8 yards in attempt. So, and then the last one, Joey Aguilar, Tennessee. Joey Aguilar has 3,350 yards, 32 touchdowns, 4 picks. He's been sacked 12 times. He's averaged almost 9 yards an attempt. He's averaged over almost 305 yards a game. He's at 304.5. So, honestly, this could come down to anybody. But head-to-head wise, Julian Sain and Justice Haynes, they're gonna have a real say, especially going to championship week, as to who might walk out with the Heisman? So now, let's go ahead and get into it. We've covered everything. We've went over it all. It's time for the game. Ohio State, Michigan. Somebody's walking out with a win and a bid to the Big Ten championship. Somebody's walking out with their second conference loss and a harder path to the college football playoff. As I said before, I was going to break out the alternate uniforms for this game. We're going to play the straight up maze. The blue helmet, the maze jersey, and maze pants with the blue socks. I wonder if we have any maze socks. Oh, hell yeah, we're going to do it all maze. All maze, baby. Let's see. We have... Oh, that actually looks kind of cool. I think I'm going to go with the black and maze. Should I go with the white and maze? Nah, I'll go with the black and maze. Black and maze looks better. Alright, and as for Ohio State, let's just stick with their other uniform. I think I'm going to do... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go away from... Yeah, I'll stick with the current. Alright, so it's going to be Ohio State and Michigan. Somebody's going to the Big Ten championship. Let's find out who it is. Who's walking out of the big house with a victory.
It's a rivalry that defines the sport. One that everyone points to when asked what makes a good or classic rivalry in college football. The Scarlet and Gray against the Maize and Blue. Two diametrically opposed programs who will meet again to continue a rivalry that has had everything from Heisman statements to pepper spray at midfield. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field first today. It was easily the most memorable post-game in the long and storied history of Michigan and Ohio State. It put an exclamation point on Michigan's...
So, Michigan has won 4 years running. We're looking to make it 5. Defense will take the field. As you can see, it's going to be a nice, crisp 33 degrees outside. And it's going to be windy, so kicks are going to be affected. Let's see what the defense does against this Ohio State offense in the first drive of the game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. They made a big play and they got it, and the foot down for the first down.
He made the catch. I thought he dropped it, but okay. They got to run it and get through.
Everybody on the defense run to the ball. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Fakes it, throws it out, and He got
They
caught.
make the stop, trying to pick up just a little
Not
bit
five.
of time to get to that first down.
2nd and 5.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Handed off to the running back, but he got a yard.
Senior defender. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Sayin.
And the rush game, they got him.
This offense wants to
The offense is going to stay on the field.
their first drive of the game, plus territory, they'll go for
They're in plus territory, so I can see why. Let's see if they get it. Quick throw, he gets the first down. Some more. And they get down to the 20.
And finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun.
Oh!
That is a big win for this
And
defense. They were right there as soon as he
Ohio
got the ball.
State's Max Flair is down with an injury.
As the officials take a break,
The former
to let him be checked out.
Fighting Irish tight end.
That last play, now work to do on
Transferred
2nd
to
and
Ohio
15.
State last year, this year. And Sane, play fake, makes the throw. Wide receiver makes the catch. First down to the 7.
But not before he sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
So they're in a 3-back formation.
They'll try to get it in with the
And he's in.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think what you love
Bo
about that
Jackson
drive for the offense is the balance.
makes
They
the
were able to
touchdown
throw
run
the
there.
football to set themselves up into position, and then
And
he carries
Ohio
it.
State is an extra point away
You
from
gotta be able
being
to
up
keep
7-0.
defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
So the extra point is up, and it's
And with
good.
the extra point, they get the first
Ohio
7
State
of the
is
game.
up
So it's a
7-0 over
73-yard
Michigan.
touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5.
And he gets taken down
By the coverage unit to
at
get
the
out there and
19,
make the stop at
and
19.
Bryce Underwood's going to be looking
This offense has its
to have a good game.
of the day.
It's going to be a tight one. And Samaje Morgan got 15 on that kick return. We are going to start with the ball at the 19-yard line.
Who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time...
And Haynes up the middle. He gets 8 on the first carry.
Up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick
All right,
you up
he's short.
Last week, look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
He got the first down.
Stop it. He'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Underwood.
Throw and catch. Simpson, 6 yards.
Pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Haynes got 2.
Very minimal pickup. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff.
Throw out to Simpson. He gets a first down. He gets up to the 47.
At the 47.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed well.
They're going back to the ground.
The
He never had a chance.
Ohio State running.
Cold as soon as
They
he
got him.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires
Out to the tight end.
Really
He got 3.
That one defense all over it.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Underwood. 8 on that one.
Make it to the first down marker. He's a yard
They want us to go for it. We're going for
Third
it.
down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D.
Catch. And up to the 29.
He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
McCulley with the catch.
It's McCulley.
He gets up to the 23.
Good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Setting up the screen.
Throws it out to Haynes. On the screen. Haynes gets down at the 15.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They're looking to pass from the red zone.
That's Luckman. Oh, hell no.
Disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Trying to see. Nope. All right, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I tried to throw it away, but they got the fumble recovery. Ohio State will get the ball down, and they will punt it away. Smarty Morgan gets a 20-yard return on the punt, as Ohio State's defense will take the field. Michigan will get the ball at the 39-yard line to start drive number 2.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Simpson on the fly. He got 8.
There before the defense finally makes the stop. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Haynes gets the first down up to the 48.
And enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He
dropped it.
quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Using the back as a receiver on the
Marshall makes the catch on the screen. He got 9.
Picked up that first down on the screen.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're going to be sitting at a 3rd and 1. Ohio State's up 7-0.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Looking at 3rd and 1 as we begin the second quarter.
Time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for
Marshall is going to get that first down.
He has enough to move the chains. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Underwood.
Ooh, nope.
Over the middle, it's incomplete. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, a great history, great pageantry.
And he dropped it.
State versus Michigan unique is the fact that more often than not, these are two teams competing for national championships at the end of the year, and this game really does determine the national landscape.
And 19
Catch by the tight end. And we had an injury. Lawrence Hatter is down.
Number 2, so always disdain, always hate. Don't even call each other by their names. Like, this rivalry means so much to college football.
to the air on first down. And that pass
And he
incomplete. The
dropped
defense
it.
got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell in.
Boom!
That
Damn
pass
it.
will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley.
McCulley's going to be short.
First down, maybe just a couple
We're
of
at
inches
17.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
Marshall gets the first down up to the 15.
15-yard line.
That's a risky play call there, 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way.
And the
to keep this
catch.
drive going.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line.
Simpson down to the 8.
Defense is backed up against the wall.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. With jet sweep pass.
And we got it up.
They're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay, so we got 3rd and 2.
They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short.
And touchdown! Michigan! It's an extra point away from tying this game.
Down Michigan.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Alrighty. We're an extra point away from tying this at 7.
Setting up for the extra point and the top.
Kick is up. It is good. We're tied at 7. 15 plays, 62 yards.
And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Kick is going to be into the end zone. It's going to be returned.
Return it.
And he's going to get taken down at the 24.
And he'll be brought down at the 20.
A 25-yard return by Brandon Ennis. And Ohio State will start with the ball at the 24-yard line. And they will hand it over after punting it away. Samaje Morgan got 8 yards on the return. And we are looking at 1st and 10 from the 36 with a chance to put together a good drive.
The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
And the first play, 5 yards by Moore.
Down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Underwood.
Taking some.
Makes the grab, it's Marsh.
Marsh gets 3.
Close to that first down mark,
3rd and
but they
2.
stop him just a bit short. The Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Haynes gets the first down.
To move the chains.
And we're looking at
Awesome job. Run the
first downs just on the other side of the 50.
Can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Pulls it in, it's McCulley.
McCulley with the catch, he gets 9.
Too short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down And the Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a
Haynes gets the first down, up to the 37.
These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter.
Underwood slides down up to 21.
There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
And you think about some of the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry. Bo Schembechler at Michigan and Woody Hayes.
McCulley with the catch. Is 6th.
Doesn't even have one.
I love playing man-to-man defense.
First and goal at the 8.
Getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and ends, because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
To the air on second down.
Ooh.
Nowhere close on that one. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 30.
All right, we're looking at a 30-yard field goal.
Decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big fourth down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
And we're going to kick the field goal. We're going to go up 10-7 with the kick, with the field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be
wanted the touchdown, but
down the middle, that
we'll
obviously
take the
gives you some
points.
confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down.
Kicks it into the end zone. This will be a touchback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come
Ohio
out to
State will take the
25-yard
ball.
line.
2:35 to go in the half. And they get stopped at the punt away. Ball is a touchback. We'll get it at the 20 with 1.5 minutes to go. We do get the ball to begin the second half. That is key.
A
So
lot of field in front of them as they open this possession
we
from
have
their own
80
20.
yards to go to get to the end zone. But we don't need a touchdown necessarily.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Nice move there.
All right, we get the first down. Andrew Sprague is down with an injury. We get an injury timeout, 1:23 to go.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
Simpson on the break route, and he gets 6.
Almost immediately short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
All right, we got 1:03 to go. We got to start using timeouts here soon.
With just a few yards to go.
Oh,
That's going to fall to the ground incomplete.
that's how you separate a ball.
Match up there. Third down coming.
That's how you physically and legally separate someone from a football.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The freshman called his own number and kept his drive moving. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that's the extra.
Needed to call a
thing
timeout.
with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and
Oh,
goes
wow.
and gets.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Time to take a shot.
No!
Picked off
Motherfucker.
a dozen of them. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Caleb Downs at the interception. I'll be honest. That throw looked good at the start. Not so much. Not so much in the end. And They got 16 seconds left. Okay, now they got 10. They got the ball at the 32. 2 seconds left. I think they're going to go for a field goal. I mean, I probably would. Yep, they're going to go for a field goal. They're going to try. They're going to look to tie it at 10.
They'll send out the field goal team.
Kick is up. It is good. And we're going to go into the half tied at 10.
We're all tied up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
All right, we're looking at 10
With that,
10 time.
to the guys to see
We're going to get ready to start half number 2.
Ohio State plays out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Ooh,
Disciplined
taken down at the
by
19.
coverage unit to get
All right, so I'm going to step away for just a moment, and we'll be right back to get the first drive of the second half started. All right, we're going to begin half number 2. And we're going to start with the ball at the 19-yard line.
make the stop at the 19.
And we're going to look to see if we can put together a good drop.
First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one. Oh, he's got some space.
Tight end makes the cut, gets down to the 38.
They move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Flying with the catch, and we're gonna pick up tempo.
A forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. You just saw just 2 seasons ago when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan.
Simpson with the catch, he gets up to the 47.
Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. He'll pull it on the read.
Underwood on the move, he's on the read, he gets behind, up to the 38.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option.
Haynes on the move, he gets the first down.
Yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Marsh, 4 yards on the catch. Caden Curry is on the ground for Ohio State, and they're going to call an injury timeout.
Running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Knocked down.
Gotta go.
Gain of 1 to the 27.
Looking at 3rd and 5.
27. It's 3rd and
We're at
short.
the
Can they
27.
avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to throw, it's Underwood.
Damn it!
Can't make the play on 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working.
Simpson with a catch. 1st down.
They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone.
Klein with a catch. 1st and goal. Stopped at the 3.
Enough to give them a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
And off the hand. Oh, nope.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Nope, that wouldn't happen.
It's nice to have a guy that is just
hell
better
no.
than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how
Oh,
about
shot.
getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a bomb.
It's incomplete. He was
Should have been
shooting for the
worse.
end zone right there. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep. Now facing a 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, shit.
Oh, they're after him.
Oh, shit. And then Michigan.
With that when they jump on top here in the 2nd.
Underwood scrambles into the end zone, gets the touchdown.
Not just who's the open
We're an extra point away from being up by 7.
David in your head that says, if no one's open,
Oh,
I'm down near the red zone.
Oh,
I'm taking
man,
off
get out there, buddy.
my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision making. I hate
Oh,
the defense. Why
I
would
got
you go back
lucky.
so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
He'll try to tack on one more.
The kick is up. It is good. We're up 17-10.
Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Kick is away, and there will be touchback.
And he'll just
As it's
take
been to the back of the
this
end.
drive. We'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes.
All right, defense will take the field. We're going to hope for another stop. We'll see. We'll see what'll happen. And Ohio State answers with a touchdown of their own, tying the game at 17. Julian Sane hit Bo Jackson for a 12-yard score. And the game is now tied at 17.
Back to throw, it's Underwood.
Simpson with a catch.
Right side.
He's going to get 9.
Close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The give to the back.
Haynes gets the 1st down,
Down there, they'll move the sticks.
and we're at the 47.
Their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Haynes up the middle. He gets
Looks as if we have
7.
an injury on that last
And
play.
he's down with an
Ready to check
injury.
him out.
But Marshall will be coming in as his replacement. We're looking at 2nd and 3.
The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for room. It's
Marshall gets the 1st down up to the 43. Haynes is going to take a break.
Yards for that 1st down. The
Bruise the ribs. He'll be out for a couple of plays probably.
And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
Ah, he dropped it.
That incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper.
Underwood got nothing.
To lose yardage coverage on that play, able to
Why is
walk it
Haynes?
back to the line of scrimmage.
Why was Haynes on the field?
And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Why was Haynes on the field? He wasn't supposed to be on the field.
They've got to come up with a big play.
Supposed to
on
be
this
Marshall.
3rd and long.
Okay, so we're gonna have to. This is gonna be.
Back to throw. It's Underwood.
Oh shit!
Quarterback on the move. Still
Nah,
looking.
fuck that! Fuck that! We're running.
Execution, they move
Got the first down.
They've got it at the 33.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he still competes.
Simpson catches the bubble screen. Gets 5.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Oh hell no!
Now on 2nd down.
Kill it. We're gonna kill it. We're calling a different play.
Looking to fire.
Got the tight end.
It's Klein.
He's gonna get
They make the
down.
stop.
1st and goal at the 10.
Sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal.
Marshall's going to be in the backfield. We'll be looking at a bubble screen for McCulley. They play it.
Got his man.
McCulley
They'll get it down to the 8-yard
got
line.
a little bit,
Throw and catch, and the
but not
defense is
much.
backed up against the wall.
But we're
Now on
inside of a
2nd
minute.
and goal.
2nd and goal.
Wants to go up top. Under fire.
Damn it! I didn't get loose.
Makes a play.
Shit, I
Sack
thought I
him
could.
back at the 10.
I thought I could get
Now on
loose.
3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass.
Marsh makes the catch, but he's down.
Will not get it to
Only
the
gets
stick.
to the
He'll be
7.
brought down. Looks as if we have an
Greg
injury on that
Crippen
last play. We'll take a
is
break to check him out.
Down. We're going to kick a 24-yard field goal from here.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out.
Oh no!
Missed it.
Double doink.
Failed field goal attempts, fellas. Still tie ball game.
And that's just the chip shot.
A double doink. We missed a 24-yard field goal. Good news is Ohio State didn't score. We parlayed that to a 17-yard punt return from Samarji Morgan. We're going to get the ball at the 48-yard line, just on the other side of the 50. So we're going to have to make some moves and pray to God that we can get out of this with, with some help.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they...
Well, he got loose. Marsh on the move. He's up there. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, Michigan.
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the...
Andrew Marsh shakes off the tackle and just runs for it. The freshman catches it, shakes off the tackle right there, and ran from the 50 to the end zone untouched. And Michigan answers, takes a 6-point lead with the extra point to come.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Kick is up. It is good. We're up 24-17.
Extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback
52 yards, one play, 9 yards. And the freshman Andrew Marsh paid off big time on that one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25.
All right, so the defense will take the field again. And Ohio State will get stopped. We'll pick up the ball at the 45 as Samarji Morgan called for a fair catch. Shane got sacked on the first play and then basically threw it away 2 times before the punt happened. Looking at first and 10 from the 45.
A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball.
We're going to bring Mikey King in after this play. Give Underwood some time.
I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
I don't want to
Now here on second down,
get him
they keep
hurt.
tossing it around. That's caught.
Simpson got 4. Looking at 3rd and 1.
The first down marker. And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Get it and get up to the 31.
Mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout.
Simpson, whoa, he dropped it.
And he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back.
Marshall, gotta go.
Later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The give to the tailback.
Marshall got 3. We're looking at 44-yard field goal.
To the football, man. It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those.
I think I'm gonna go for it.
Movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
I think I'm gonna try and go for it.
You usually meet the ground.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
I'm gonna throw it to Klein. He's gonna get first down up to the 15.
First down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. Here's the handoff.
Marshall makes a cut, gets 6 up to the 10.
Trying to cash in on this drive.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense,
Makes the catch, got the first down up to the 5. First and goal.
That guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Relentless, tough running gets it down to
Caden McDonald of Ohio State's down.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Clock stopped with 4:51 to go as they call the injury timeout.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get
Marshall into the end zone. Michigan jumps ahead,
Gets it into the end zone for the
and we are an extra point away from being up 14.
On that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
All right, we got a 2-possession lead. 11 plays, 46 yards, 4:48 to go.
This defense will be called on to protect this lead. And
look
he'll
at that.
just take a knee in this drive.
Kneel in the end zone.
25. The Buckeyes roll that offense.
Ohio State's offense will take the field. They'll be looking to try to put together something on this drive. They get stopped. They tried to go for it on a 4th and 11. Ended up about 4 yards short. And Michigan will take over at the 40. 3:54 to go in the game.
quick touch pass to the receiver.
Simpson gets 9 on that one.
Just short of midfield at the 49. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Ooh, that was close.
Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up.
That could have been worse.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that
Marshall.
and get out of here with the win.
And they caused them to take their first time out. We're up by 14. We're at the 35-yard line.
Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
We're going to hand it off, and we're going to get touched. Timeout number 2. 1 timeout left, 3rd and 4.
Called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Got the tight end, forced them to use their last time out, and we got the 1st down.
Get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the
Hand it to Marshall.
Got it into the red
Clock's
zone.
going to keep ticking.
At the 18-yard line.
Clock's going to keep ticking.
This is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
We're going to snap it before the clock runs out.
On the
We
ground.
know the 2-minute warning's going to
He's wrestled to the ground.
Gonna cause it.
15-yard
We're looking
line.
at 3rd and 2.
Zone opportunity here.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component.
we're looking
They've
at
got
2-minute
to get
warning.
some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Give
They hand it to the fullback.
He stopped short, picks up
The yard short.
facing 4th and 1.
We're up 14. We're going to go ahead and just kick the field goal. Push it to a 17-point lead.
With a field goal.
And we do.
Right down the boulevard.
34-17.
Extend their lead even further.
Ohio State is in trouble.
For the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Kick is away. It's into the end zone and touchback.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out
1:36 to go.
25-yard line.
Let's see. What is Ohio State's response on this drive? Let's find out.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
They're at the 25. 1:36 to go. No timeouts.
Looking for a man. It's Sayin.
Go. Gets. Got him.
And they get to
They're
it.
going to pick it up and go.
Prevent a bigger gain.
2nd and 2.
Trying to get everybody
They have no
set.
hustle with the ball.
Clock's still running.
Clock is running.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Throw. Gets. First down.
They're
gonna get it some time. Everybody's got to get set. Clock's running. And here comes a snap. Sayin. Throw. First down catch. 1:05 to go. 32-yard line. Clock's down moving. Just now a minute to go. Under a minute to go. Quick throw. He gets the first. He makes a move. He's down to the 15. 56 seconds to go. Everybody's on the line. Sands under center. He strikes it. 52 seconds left. 2nd and goal. And the Yankees. Then Ohio State answers.
Back to pass on second down.
Quick throw.
Got his man quick.
Michigan tackling her quickly.
One takes it down to
Clock's
the
ticking.
13-yard
Clock's
line.
ticking. 3rd and 7.
Now facing
3rd and 7.
and long.
40
From
seconds.
the gun, wants to
They got to get a first down, or they got to get into the end zone, and they get into the end zone. They cut it to a 10-point lead.
And a
Well,
nice touchdown,
11.
continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one,
Sayan hits.
it's pretty much over.
Cardell
Down
Tate
multiple
for the touchdown
possessions this late
catch.
in the football game.
They're an extra point away from being down by 10. They're going to have to go, let's see, they're going to kick the extra point, and we're going to see an onside kick after this. I just know it.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
All right, so they kicked the extra point.
76
We're
yards
going
on the
to
line
see
for the touchdown.
an onside
They
kick
finish it
here.
by firing one in from the 13 for the score.
Here comes the onside kick. Michigan gets it, gets down on the ground. 36 seconds to go, and we're just going to sit on it. We're going to get out of here with a 10-point victory.
And just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their
And that's it.
so productive.
Michigan,
This
5 in a row.
Well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got
The game.
We played well.
Michigan now has won 5 in a row. Bryce Underwood named player of the game. 307 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents.
So we finished Big Ten play 8-1, 10-2 on the year. Ohio State finishes Big Ten play 7-2, 9-3 on the year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bryce Underwood went 31 of 43, 307, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Mikey King stepped in, went 6 of 7 for 46 yards. On the rushing side, Justice Haynes, 14 carries, 47 yards. Jordan Marshall, 14 carries, 53 yards, 2 touchdowns. Bryce Underwood, 10 carries, 21 yards, and a touchdown. The receiving side, Anthony Simpson, 11 receptions, 88 yards. Donovan McCulley, 9 for 78. Max Marlon Klein, 7 for 91. Andrew Marsh, 4 for 62 with a touchdown. For Ohio State, Julian Singh, 19 of 32, 271, 2 touchdowns, no picks. On the rushing side, Bo Jackson, 11 attempts, 17 yards, 1 touchdown. On the receiving side, Max Clare, 5 receptions, 65 yards. Carnell Tate, 5 for 83 with a touchdown. Bo Jackson caught the other receiving touchdown, 2 for 19. We did enough to keep Ohio State docile. And we pick up the win 34-24. We will face Oregon in the Big Ten Championship in Indianapolis. Regardless of if they beat Washington or not, we will see Oregon in the Big Ten title game. We lost the commit to Penn State free safety. We moved up to number 6 in the country as well. We lost a commit free safety, Tyrone Hale. He decided to sign with Penn State. So we're gonna be into our recruiting. So number 6 Michigan will face number 2 Oregon in the Big Ten Championship. Of course, that will be in about 2 weeks. Right now, we have a recruiting board to clean up. We have things to do. All right, so I think we need another. Yep, we do. We need a free safety. Is that something we're gonna have to? Maybe. Doesn't have an offer yet. We'll see if we can get something. We'll open him up. We'll see if maybe we get lucky. All right. Let's see. Strong safety, but we don't have anybody. All right, let's go ahead, get him recruited. At this point, just throw 50 points on his ass. He's not fully scouted, but we'll change that. Get this guy fully scouted. All right, so we got everybody we need fully scouted. We've got, at this point, we got everything we need done. The last 2 weeks will play out as they play out. Right now, for the CFP top 25, it is looking as the following. Number 1 and number 2 stay the same. Miami and Oregon. Duke moves up to number 3 after a loss to Texas by Texas A&M. Georgia moves up to 4. South Carolina's at 5. We move up from 11 to 6. Notre Dame moves up from 8 to 7. A&M drops from 3 to 8. Indiana moves up from 15 to 9. Pittsburgh stays at 10. Texas Tech drops from 6 to 11 after a loss to West Virginia. SMU moves up from 17 to 12. Georgia Tech drops from 12 to 13. Memphis moves up from 19 to 14. Ole Miss moves up from 18 to 14, or 18 to 15, I'm sorry. Ohio State drops from number 9 to number 16 after their loss to Michigan. Tulane moves up from 20 to 17. Tennessee moves up from 23 to 18. BYU moves up from 24 to 19. Oklahoma drops from 13 to 20 after a 3-point loss to LSU. Jacksonville State moves up from the land of the unranked to number 21. Southern Miss moves up from 25 to 22. Louisville, West Virginia, and Alabama all enter the land of the ranked teams from non-ranked teams, especially after Alabama crucified Auburn 45-6 in the Iron Bowl. Penn State, UNLV, UCLA, and Fresno State all fell out. So this is definitely going to affect the bracket because, well, you're gonna have a new 3 and 4 team for the buys. You're gonna have a new number 5 team, and I honestly am gonna be curious to see. I think it's gonna be Memphis, but we'll see. So the bracket going into week 15 looks as the following. Yes, Memphis is number 12. So 1 through 4 is Miami, Oregon, Duke, and Georgia. They all will get buys into the quarterfinals. The 5-12 will be South Carolina and Memphis. 6-11 is going to be Michigan and Texas Tech. Michigan will be hosting. Notre Dame will host Pittsburgh. And the 8-9 matchup right now sits at Texas A&M in Indiana, with A&M hosting Indiana. Now, we know that the Big Ten Championship is going to be 9-0 Oregon versus 8-1 Michigan. After this game between Ohio State and Michigan, what does the Heisman watch look like? Well, let's see. Julian Sain took a drop. He is now number 2. Trinidad Chabalis of Ole Miss jumped up to number 1. Zachariah Branch still sits at 3. Justice Haynes fell to 4. And Tucker Gleason is at number 5. So Trinidad Chabalis of Ole Miss is now the front runner for the Heisman. And honestly, I can't say I'm surprised, but we'll see how it goes. We still got basically about 3 more weeks. Let's take a look at the watch list and see, do we have anybody on the watch list? Well, we have Justice Haynes on the watch list for the Maxwell Award. He is sitting at number 4 behind, Zachariah Branch, Julian Sain, and Trinidad Chabalis. For the Walter Camp Award, Justice Haynes is sitting at number 4, behind the same 3 guys he's sitting behind for the Maxwell Award. So make of that what you will. We don't have anybody else on the board. The Bear Bryant Coach of the Year Award. Right now, that is Manny Diaz's Toulouse. And Charles Kelly of Jacksonville State is right behind him. And I'm not even on the list. Y'all can go fuck yourselves for all I care. Davey O'Brien. Right now, that is Julian Sain, sitting at number 1. Our quarterback, unfortunately, is not on the list. The Chuck Burnick Award right now is looking like I'm going home with Drake Bowden of Notre Dame. Nobody for Michigan is on this list. Bronco Nagurski, Drake Bowden. Again, nobody from Michigan on the list. Jim Thorpe Award looks like it's going to go to Kendall Daniels of Oklahoma. Nobody from Michigan on the list. The Doak Walker, Justice Haynes Award. Pretty much he looks like he may be walking out with it. Can't say I blame him. After the year he's had, I can't say I blame him. The Fred Litnikoff Award looks like it's going to go to Zachariah Branch. Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith are in the running, as well as Ramilio Brinson from SMU. Nobody from Michigan made the list. The Lombardi Award looks like it's going to go to Akeem Nizador of Miami. If it doesn't go to him, it's going to go to Ruben Payne. So somebody from Miami is walking away with that award. We just don't know who. Unitas Golden Arm, Trinidad Chabalis, and pretty much that's it. Oh yeah, it's all senior quarterbacks, so of course. Edge Rusher of the Year, Akeem Mesidor and Ruben Bain, as well as Mateo Angoleo, and nobody for Michigan. Outland Trophy looks like it's going to go to Jaden Roberts. Nobody from Michigan. The Mackey Award looks like it's going to go to Drew Bieber of Minnesota. Again, nobody from Michigan. Boylan's Award looks like it's going to go to the OCDC of Duke. And that's it. The OCDC of Duke, you got OCDC of Jacksonville State, OCDC for Miami, OCDC for Oregon, Southern Miss, and Memphis are on the list. Dick Butkus Award, looks like it may be going to Drake Bowden. Again, nobody from Michigan. Remington, Logan James of Iowa. Well, the Iowa boys have fed well. Britton Wilson, looks like he's going to be walking out with the Lou Groza. He's at Kennesaw State. Ray Guy, looks like it may be Mitchell Lake of Appalachian State. Again, nobody from Michigan. The Jet Award, looks like it may end up in the hands of Ben Ford of Boise State. And Sean Alexander Award. Mr. Bryce Underwood is sitting number 7 on that list. This is presented to the freshman of the year. Right now, Bear Bachmeier of BYU looks to be the runaway favorite. And behind him would be North Texas quarterback Drew Mestamaker. Let's see, what is his stats so far this year? 3,337 yards, 27 touchdowns, 7 picks, sacked 13 times. I think he's going to run away with it. Maybe. I think he might run away with it. Depends on championship, but he might run away with it. Let's go ahead and get these last couple of weeks out of the way. Get to championship week, shall we? So we get through week 15. We get a commitment from quarterback Barry Allen from Alpeta, Georgia. We also lose Sam linebacker Daryl Durant. He cut his top 3 schools between Pitt, West Virginia, and Florida. We also lost Nathan Stotch, who decided to commit to Boston College. Braden Bragg, who committed to Utah, and Steven Storm, who committed to Texas. We're going to be dipping into the transfer portal next year or this offseason. I just know it. So we're now sitting at conference championship week. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what to do with my staff. I'm going to have to think about it because my OC is a C+, but I don't know if I want to look for him or not. DC is a B+. I'm thinking about B-. I'm thinking about extending him, but I may have to think long and hard about that. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We will actually, I will get into that on the next stream, which will be tomorrow. We will do the Big Ten championship game, and then we will start the playoff run and see where everything sits. All right, entering conference championship week. The Heisman finalists are as follows. The same 4 guys. Trinidad Wallace, Julian Singh, Zachariah Branch, Justice Haynes, Tucker Gleason. So Haynes will be looking to have a good performance against Oregon to solidify his chance at the Heisman Trophy. And I'm going to be completely honest, If this fool wins the Heisman and wants to go to the NFL, I ain't stopping him. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But like I said, next stream we will get into the Big Ten We will get the Big Ten championship game done, and we will start the playoff run. We'll probably, depending on if we end up in the playoffs, we'll start the playoff run. We'll either get the first round of the playoffs done, or we'll get whatever bowl game I end up in out of the way. Again, depending on what happens with this Big Ten title game between Oregon and Michigan. So, until next time, guys, see y'all later. Y'all have a great night, and as always, thank you for following along. But we'll see how next stream, we'll see how the conference championship shakes out, and how the run to the playoffs shakes out as well. Till next time, guys. Thank you for following along as always. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one. Go Wolverines.